Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Sunday Morning Coffee with Lisa. I'm Spiritual Coach Lisa Hopp. It is Sunday, January 19th, 2025. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new to this podcast, please be sure to check out my website at lisahopp.com. It's all about my upcoming events, my work, and the schedule appointment button is on every page. And I'm also on Instagram under Spiritual Coach Lisa Hopp. I'm on Facebook under Lisa M. Hopp, Spiritual Coach and Medium. So please check me out there. If you're listening to this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and share. Feel free to leave any comments on the bottom of the podcast. Also, thank you if you're listening to me. I think that you also can leave reviews and comments and things on Spotify, Amazon, iHeart may be an option, wherever you're listening from. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so very much, and I hope that you connect with this podcast today. And this is a favorite topic of mine, money, but also how to achieve more abundance. So the topic today, as you might have seen in the title, is how to heal your money relationship. And I heard something recently that was like an aha for me. You know how you know things and then you hear it and it's an aha. You already knew it. So it was so clear, and I've heard it in so many different ways before, and I'm going to say it today in my own way to you. Your relationship with money is directly related to your relationships in life, your personal relationships. So how you attract money in your life is how you feel about it in a very personal level. I have a peer that likes to talk about money as the money honey, the boyfriend, the significant other. It's very true to look at it like that. But have you had a good relationship with your spouse in a way that you would attract money? With a old boyfriend, with the romantic relationship area as a whole? Or have you felt that it has betrayed you, abandoned you, left something out, not giving you all it could? You see how you can feel and do feel that way about money as well. Maybe it's through a parental relationship. Maybe it was early in the day, early in your life, about a grandparent relationship, or another significant adult that got through to you in some way, in a way that caused you to have a money block. So basically, how we feel about money is how we feel about ourselves. So if you feel that it might leave you because you're not worthy, you're not lovable, you don't deserve, then it's always going to do that. Because you see source, God, universe, energy that sends vibration, that sends that energy, that symbolic energy of money to you, doesn't have emotional ties to it like you do. It just obeys your call. So if you say, take it from me, it just takes it from you. If you say, give me lots, and I retain it, that's what it does. If you say to it, sorry, I stumbled there. If you say to it, give me lots, and then take it away, it's always going to do that. It's only obeying what you tell it to do. So how do you stop it? How do you change it? How do you resolve this? How do you make money your healthy relationship, your warm and fuzzy, fulfilling relationship that's always like an ocean coming back into the tide? No matter what happens, the shoreline will always get that energy of water again. Will always get that well filled up, no matter what. So here's how you do it. You have to go in and heal the relationships. You have to go in and have forgiveness and healing and fulfillment towards that partner, that relationship, that father, that mother, that sibling, that teacher, whatever it may be, And it doesn't have to be a childhood one. It doesn't. But you may find there's layers. But notice though, that as you go in and heal, and sit down and ask yourself which one did not come through. And but by the way, spiritual people are nice people. They're good people. And sometimes you feel bad about acknowledging truth about someone. Believe me, especially if they're past, they know. They know and they want forgiveness. They want you to be all right. They want you to be fulfilled. They want you to be happy. Yeah, and they want you to be wealthy, if that, well, actually they do. It's not even if that's what you want, because honestly, we all want financial freedom. We want to have more than enough. So even if you don't like this topic today, you have something that needs to be healed. And so they all want for us what we want for ourselves. So don't worry about, you can't make them mad. You can't offend them. They want for you what you want for you as well. All your departed loved ones, your angels, your guides, God, saints, all of them want for you what you want. So please, good people, don't hold back. That's another sign of unworthiness. I'm not worthy to ask for what I want, because what if it makes me a bad person? What if they're mad at me? What if I'm not lovable still? See the root cause behind everything that you feel, because you deserve and are worthy of it all. So go in and be honest, and then do the work. Now, you've heard me say this to you before, if you have listened before. Forgiving does not say it was okay. I accept it. If they're on earth, I now have to talk to them. I have to have them in my life. No, it's about letting it go. It's about relieving and releasing it from you, and saying it's all right that happened. I forgive myself. I was always worthy of more. I was always deserving of more. I am valuable. I am lovable. I am more than enough. You can do this. So when you heal up that relationship, and there may be more than one, because here's the thing, that first relationship, and you may hear me moving around because I'm very animated with the hands today. So you might hear it. If you heal one relationship, let's say you heal a parental one, you may realize it went to your job with your boss. You may realize it went to your spouse. You may realize that there was a continuation. Money's just one area that shows it. You may find it went to your health. You may find it went to your platonic relationships. So the healing starts with the first relationship that impacted you in that way. And then it continues to absolve yourself of and heal them all. So you got some work to get done, young ladies and gentlemen. You do. You have so much work to get done, but it's worth it. And then be clear. What do I really, really, really want? When it comes to money, you don't necessarily have to put an amount of money on it. But you have one, make one. If you want to double your income, make it that. If you want to be a millionaire, make it that. If you want to be a billionaire, make it that. But after you start to resolve the work, be clear on what you deserve. And and if you can take it in increments. I feel I'm a little bit healed now. I think I deserve this now. I feel I deserve this now. Okay. Start to walk around and feel and know, be that you're already it. Now, some of my spiritual teachers, they don't like this term. I'm okay with it. Fake it before you make it. Walk around. Walk in a Lux store and look at the Rolexes. Look at the Gucci. Look at the Dolces. Look at all that. All right? It's all right. It's all right to have it. Look at the Mercedes, look at the BMWs. It's all right to have it. Set your terms and conditions for yourself and what you deserve. More terms, less conditions. All right, it's okay to live that life, and don't talk against it. And try not, and not to say don't talk. If you're going to talk like you have it. That's so important. Talk without fear. No one's going to tell you you're a bad person if you ask for and want and see a Rolex on your wrist and get a Rolex. You see, karma, as we often know it, takes care of itself. The people that listen to my podcasts and most of the people living in this world are not bad people. But yes, you do get back what you put out. So if you're rude, if you're nasty, if you're evil, unkind, if you are mad, angry, you're going to get that back. Lack, you get back. So don't live in fear of, if you decide I want to have it all, that Evan's going to knock you down about it. No. It's who you really are is who you get back. So yeah, if you have anger, heal it. If you have jealousy, heal it. Because again, jealousy is lack, because there are infinite resources here. You know, they print money all the time. There's no lacking in money. None. It's just those who feel the most open about money. Well, let's put it this way. Those who are perhaps on the darker side of things like to hoard it. But there's enough to go around. And so there's enough for you. As much as you would ask for. Continually filling. Okay? So, ask for what you really ask for. If you knew within your mind and within your fears that there was no repercussions. And then know there's no repercussions. Now sometimes things, and stay with me because I'm moving fast today. Sometimes the opposite happens to what you're doing and what you're feeling and becoming and being and living that way. Sometimes the big bill arrives. Sometimes something happens that you consider, quote, bad. That was already in your timeline to happen. And it has to come and clear out. Stay with it. Don't give up on it. Don't doubt it. Keep believing. So I've been implementing this inner healing for quite a while. And I've also been practicing the disciplined habits and focus that those that are the wealthiest, that are most unblocked, use. And so I want to share that with you now. It's not just about inner healing. It's about discipline and practices and opening up and living in that state of being. Because you don't chase money, you attract it. So you have to be that person, that being, that attracts it into your life. So I've learned from the best, the experts, and because of that, I'm probably on the 20-yard line of getting to the end zone of complete wealth because I'm ever opening up all the time. So here's what I do. You don't have to do all of it, but do what speaks to you. I make enough time in the morning to get up, and I do at least a 15-minute meditation of feeling and visualizing my ideal day. And it varies too every day. Sometimes I'm somewhere at another destination. Sometimes I'm giving to charity. Sometimes I'm being applauded by a room of audience members. It varies. But what it does is it gives me this feeling I am this person in this new life, in this quantum leap. And then once I do that, sometimes I'll have like a healthy smoothie or something so I can do that without a stomach growl. But if I haven't done that yet, I'm usually going to have breakfast after that, and a healthy breakfast. Maybe it's a fruit smoothie, maybe it's oatmeal, maybe it is a poached egg on very good whole grain bread, like very healthy for you. And so that's some, suggestions that I personally partake of. Then I'm going to walk. Now, exercise is very important. You can stretch, Pilates, yoga, you can jog. It's whatever speaks to you. You have to like it. If you don't like it, you're not going to stay with it. I personally love walking, and I'll split it up in the morning walk and the evening walk. And I try to do at least 30 minutes or more, at least 5 days a week. So, like for instance, today, it's Sunday, I'm going to be watching the game. So I may walk later, but I haven't walked this morning yet. And if I don't, that's okay. Then, after I've done my exercise, I'm going to do journaling. I'm going to list everything I'm grateful for. Everything in the past, present day, and the future, as if it's all happening right now. I am in the process. I am so happy and grateful I have this. And so I list that. And then I journal gratitude, what I'm grateful for. Thank you. Just put down 3, 5, 10 things, whatever you want. So I list with clarity what I have in my life and let me be clear. I list with clarity what I have in my life and what I'm hoping to have in my life first. And I do it in the present tense. So I don't really go to the past then. But then with gratitude, I go to the past, listing it. Now, there is a great teacher, Andrew Kapp, who wrote a book. I think it was something titled The Only Law of Attraction Book You'll Ever Need. And he would say list 15 things, 5 of the past that you're grateful for and want and or have had, 5 of the present day and 5 of the future. But the gratitude, again, is in the present day. So it's kind of where I was going before, but it's separate. It's a gratitude practice rather than a manifestation practice. So sorry to lose you there. And then check out that book, please, because it's really good. It's available on Amazon. And so then after all that is when keeping the being of the meditations, of the feeling good of exercising, of doing the journaling, then I start my day. Then I'm doing the emails. Then I'm looking at my schedule and printing it out, all of that. And that's what everyone who is the wealthiest does. They don't start right away. I think only one person I've ever heard starts early, and that's because she has overnight clients in other parts of the world. So she wants to tap into what's happening with them because of the time change. But everybody else that is multi-millionaire, billionaire, they're waiting to all those practices before they start their business day. And I do as well. And then at night, I end the day in a sense of gratitude. If I need to, I'll journal again. I'll walk again. I'm going to end the day on the right note. This also helps you to heal because things are going to pop up for you to heal and go right at it. Also, what I try to do, and it's working for me, is I'm grateful in the moment. So if I'm having breakfast, it's like, this is so good. Thank you. Oh, thank you for that client. Thank you for that moment. Grateful, grateful, grateful. The more you milk gratitude, the more it pays off for you. All right? It opens you up to your worthiness, to your self-love, to your self-appreciation, to understanding you're more than enough too. It's not just about doing that forgiveness work. It's just not about healing up all those relationships. And you may see that things pop up, some thoughts, some feelings. It's because they're rising up for you to heal them. So it is possible and it's important to heal your relationships so that you can heal your money relationship. And every single person who has wealth, whether it plops in or they earn it in some way, because you don't have to earn it, but they can earn it in some way, all are in a place of reception. All are receiving it, and so it's very important. And always be generous. Always be kind. We all can have moments, but as much as you can, don't be overly generous. It's all right to do little surprises, little extensions on that. And when you do that, you are literally asking for wealth. So keep that in mind, please, and see what you can do about in implementing some of these practices. It has to be self-care first, and it has to be a priority to heal you. And that may mean, by the way, that you end relationships. You may see new ones come on board in your life, but all of that is important to go through because you are worth it to open up to all that you would ask for, to all that you would want. So see what you can do with that, because again, it's so very important, and it makes life better, by the way. It makes life more exciting to know that you have these practices and then to see their benefits boomeranging into you. And you can't, again, fake it. You can't do things to get things. But when you're in that state of gratitude, when you're doing the practices of healing, when you're opening up and you are affirming that you have what you've asked for, because again, when you've asked for it, it's yours. It's in your timeline. It may not have physically appeared yet, but it's in your timeline. So doing the work makes it come into your timeline faster and maybe even better. So important to keep that in mind. Try that. Try that beginning today and in all honesty for the rest of your life. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that helps. I hope you connected with that. Again, if you're on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and share. If you're on any other platform, thank you. And if you are unable to apply stars or reviews or anything, please do so. Comments. And if you have an idea for a podcast topic, please email me at serendityharbor@verizon.net. And if you're interested in making an appointment again, please go to lisahop.com. Thank you again. All the best. Many blessings. Talk to you next time.